Hi, I'm Debbie and I've been an Usborne Organiser since October 2020, and I also work as an early years practitioner. I'm really pleased to have had the opportunity to be part of the nursery focus group with Lucy, and as you all know, Usborne are having a real push this summer to get more involved with early years settings. So from my own experience, I'm only able to share what I think would work with Scottish settings, and unsure if this differs across the rest of the UK. So the first hurdle is getting to know who to talk to. A lot of early years managers are counted on the floor regarding child to adult ratios, therefore their office time is limited and they really want to minimise any extra workload. So that's where we come in, stressing that apart from choosing free books, they really have nothing to do. And another way in is definitely with our school settings and those settings that work in partnership with local authorities. They're all run through parent committees. So it's getting to know the chairperson and just committee members is a way to go forward. A lot of these committees are just, the sole purpose is to run all fundraisers, but at the end of the day they're still volunteers and still have busy lives with their children. So again, that's where you would share that you will do everything from start to finish. If you can't get in with a committee, the benefit of that is that at least it changes hands every summer. So there'll always be somebody new who can you can sell your point to. I recently did 2 nursery book fairs for World Book Day, and my way in was I emailed out to committees and managers the Poppy and Sam special offer, just suggesting it as a great way to save for end of term gifts. And this is what got the conversation started. And from there, I suggested a book fair where they would be able to get the books that they wanted for free. One committee who I approached was struggling to think of ways to promote their group and fundraise. So I sent them a letter to share with the committee detailing that a virtual Facebook event could be organised in very little time. And again, they would have absolutely nothing to do. All they had to do was create the event, invite the parents, which I think for data protection is far better than them sharing parent information, and then they made me host. And from there I put up posts Monday to Friday, included stories, games, the shared activity sheets from online, and showcased a wide range of books. The feedback from that was really good, because the parents found out they got to see a broader range and there was less distractions than attending a stall at, say, pick up time. And they've asked me back for Christmas, so it must have worked. With the online, they were able to catch up at any point, even if it was in the evening or anything. Planning the event, I would say, took a few hours, making the collages, planning out what I was going to do, and like a little competitions and things. But the benefit of that was I was able to jump straight into another event and use exactly the same materials. So between the 2 events, the first group got £85 of free books, and the second group was £115 of free books. So again, the feedback on the second one was they can't believe that they didn't have anything to do. So the next point is getting to know what key books to share. So this is where you come in with your knowledge of the books, either for selling directly to early years or through their free book allowance. The most popular from both events with myself was the 199, the Usborne Beginners and the Farmyard Tales. From my experience of inspections with the Care Inspectorate in Education Scotland, they really want to see books all over the classrooms and not confined to the story corner. So that's where the 199 and Beginner series are a massive hit. If children are planting seeds, they want to see 199 flowers or seeds and flowers next to the children. If they're playing with dinosaurs, they want the dinosaurs to be part of the play, encouraging the children to use it in the context of their play. The other series that I did promote, but the feedback is sometimes mixed, is the very first question and answers with the lift and flaps, just purely because the children can perhaps rip them off. But I push the fact that they're great to be used with children during group activities, as in circle time, where the books are really good at getting children talking and thinking about what might be under the flap and guessing the questions. So that was another, once I pushed it, they did buy quite a lot of copies, especially like so the germs and what is a virus. And last but not least, my favourite series across the whole Usborne range is Poppy and Sam. From finding the yellow dog to the opening lines that children all memorise. They're always popular, and in my own work, when children choose a story for home time, it's always a farmier tale. And this has worked in my benefit as children go home talking about Poppy and Sam adventures, and parents then contact me again to buy their children their own copy, so win-win. Obviously it's easy for me as I'm in contact with them daily, but this is why it's always best to follow up sales, asking if they're happy with their order and share the monthly price and make it a friendly message, not a selling message, just to build that relationship. So I do hope this has helped and I haven't waffled on too much. I'm happy to share the letter and event plan timetable I've shared with a few organisers, just to give you an idea of how I set out the events. All you have to do is message or any questions, and of course use the tools and downloads, because I wouldn't have managed without them. Thank you.